welcome back to NNA Play Aviary Attorney. We are about to ask what kind of poison killed Major Howell.
I mean, we know how he was poisoned. It was on the fucking rose.
We know how they think he was poisoned.
Yeah.
Because if we can figure out the poison, they might say, that was a little quick.
Yeah.
Alright. Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was?
We're already limping a little bit in this case, so we gotta pick it back up.
He was not certain. First, the coroner posited that it was plant-borne, poison like that of the aconite flower. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted it was atypical of aconite. That's the thing. Consequently, he suggested that it may have been some newly engineered concoction. See, that's the thing. They're assuming it came from this goddamn rose, and I don't think it did.
A newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that only reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt. Well, yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna say no.
Fuck.
Never mind. Well, you know how they think he was poisoned. I think we should question everything and then not push it yet.
Okay.
We know it's Major Howell. Yeah, 10 o'clock, you say? Correct, 10 o'clock. How long did it take you to arrive?
Okay.
I don't want to fuck with him.
I want to fuck with him.
I don't want to fuck with him. From the time you were called, how long did it take you to arrive at the crime scene? Around 5 minutes. I happened to be in the neighboring Palais Royals at the time, so it was a simple journey. Whoa, I'm guessing that Major Howell would have been dead for around 10 minutes by the time you arrived. That would be a fair estimate.
Plenty of time for a bad guy to slip away, huh?
It's definitely a possibility. I don't think the court would appreciate my wild speculations, though. No, because we're only gonna ask him. Alright, ask him about Major Howell, but Inspector, I would like to ask you about the victim, Major Howell.
Maybe we need to talk about the fact that he's obviously a wolf by his name.
Who was he? Curious, we spent our whole investigation focusing on the murder, but still don't know much about the victim himself. Exactly who was Major Howell? He was a royal guard, a well-respected dog who was getting on in the years. I was not friends with the man, but I had met him on several occasions. Ooh, I'm getting a little Russian in there. In the past, at banquets and royal meetings and the sort. Major Howell was a stern, no-nonsense fellow, and he was a good man. But he was a good man. His wife and children no doubt miss him. No doubt. Thank you for the insight, Inspector. Yes.
This time I don't feel like this is pushing it too much.
No. We've been treating this case as if the intended murder target was King Louis. I'm gonna guess it's Louis Philippe.
Or Philippe.
Or Philippe.
I think in French the E doesn't do the A like it does in Spanish.
But
I don't know
about
though.
with two P's.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe King Louis Philippe. Yeah, okay. But there is another possibility. What if the killer was trying to murder Major Howell from the very beginning?
JJ, stop talking.
No.
You just said something very stupid. I could explain why. Humiliate you in front of the whole courtroom. Alternatively, you could retract your question right now, and I will save your humiliation for another day.
Why is that a stupid question?
Yeah, you're fucking bluffing. Suck my dick.
I know a bluff when I see one, Severin. My question stands.
Okay, here goes. The myriad of reasons why your question was unfathomably stupid. First, it doesn't absolve your client of any guilt. I'm not saying it does. If the defendant was intending to murder Major Howell, then he's still guilty of murder and would likely face the same punishment as before.
But it could change as to who was trying to murder.
Second, it doesn't make any sense. Nobody had a motive to kill Major Howell, but plenty of motive to kill the king.
Alright, I get it. Why?
It's
not stupid.
I don't get it. I don't think it's a stupid question. Third, many citizens attest to seeing the defendant deliberately try to approach the king himself, not Major Howell. That still doesn't mean shit, because anybody would know that the head guard is going to intercept when you're trying to approach the king.
Yeah.
His intentions were clear to everyone present. Fourth, that will do, prosecutor. Defense, don't ask such stupid questions.
It wasn't a stupid question.
Stupid. Ugh. I don't think it was a stupid question. That's not fair.
My dad just messaged me. He's like, I bet you're glad you're not in Maryland anymore.
Yeah. I don't have any more statements to question. Can I just not?
Okay, so we've questioned the 2,000 citizens. We've questioned 10 o'clock in the morning. I go back to poisoning and ask the other question.
Okay.
But there's nothing else we can do.
That's true.
How was he poisoned? How exactly was Major Howell poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism? His finger was pricked by the poisoned rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. What? Oh, didn't he say something like, I'm dying, or something like that?
I don't know.
I think that's
remember.
what it was, something like that. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attest to seeing and hearing this. How could all 22 of them have been that fucking close to him? Is there any possibility he was poisoned by something else? Was he poisoned by the chocolate? Is he the one who had the chocolate?
Maybe. It's possible. Well, okay. If he's a dog and he ate chocolate, then yeah, he fucking dead, and he would be... I'm sorry, I work at a vet clinic.
But, yeah?
There's seizures and convulsing, but technically, I mean, I'm assuming he's I assume they would fall at the mouth, too. I've never witnessed chocolate poisoning, but I know that it's seizures and convulsing, and it's not pretty. But, I mean, like, if you really want to get technical, he'd have to eat his weight in chocolate.
Okay, but...
Unless it was, like, the world's most dark chocolate. Just so you know, there's charts online. If your dog ever eats chocolate, call the emergency clinic, but also you can look it up online and see whether it's toxic or not. If they eat chocolate, go to the fucking vet! Sorry. But yes, in this game, for those purposes, yeah, if it's a dog and he ate the chocolate, he probably gonna die.
Well, also, but they're also trying to hint that something was poisoned. So he ate chocolate.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll have to see. Anything.
Because I don't see where else the chocolate bar would come into this.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah, maybe he was poisoned in the chocolate.
Because we don't have Major Howell actually in our thing, I don't think.
No.
In our book. Or we didn't at the time when we tried to... So, in our other playthrough, we went and tried to question the guy at the chocolate place. When you go there, you ask him who bought chocolate. And,
That's him.
That's Major Howell.
But we didn't think to ask about it.
We didn't think to ask about Major Howell.
No. So now it's a thought.
Yeah.
Okay. What an absurd thing to ask, JJ. You heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
Yes. That's a little fast for fucking poison. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Howell was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable. Only a holy buffoon could fail to draw a blatant link here. JJ, attempting to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorns of the rose itself.
Again, if it is the chocolate, he would have had it on his hands, and he could get it on the rose.
That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, poison delivery mechanism.
Actually,
Ha!
I can't tell him that.
What? I dread to ask, but why not?
We didn't check... see, my question was, did they ever fucking check the rose? God damn it.
Yeah.
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning, given the timing of the incident. Why? It's so fast. Why would you immediately think, well, that's really fast, but I guess...
Because this inspector is incompetent.
So is everybody in this world.
Well, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. Bitch, are you threatening me? If there's no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives, and he's free to go. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince dies. But that's okay, because the punishment would be just and fitting of the crime.
Bitch, please.
A marvelous suggestion.
What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America 7. It's not how we do things here.
Calm your feathers, JJ. It was clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing the poison. I'm sure Inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all.
It withered and we threw it away. Why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it to ashes.
Such unprofessionalism.
If we have no way to know whether the rose was poisoned, then this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Nice try, JJ, but through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused this poisoning.
Please tell me we can show the goddamn...
Wrong.
Wrong! There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something the investigative police blindly overlooked.
Finally!
Fucking poison. It's down. Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, right. It has to prompt me. I get too excited and I'm
Yeah.
like, give it to me!
Give it! Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Did he just sweat?
I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention.
It is the paper wrapper to a piece of chocolate. It was found at the Louvre, the Salle du Tibre, to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the day of the incident.
You're not suggesting...
That Major Howell ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died? I most certainly am. Intriguing. Pretty convincing.
Yeah. We gained some favor back.
Good.
We only lost favor twice, so
Yeah.
we're doing okay now. Did you see this wrapper in the crime scene for yourself, Inspector?
The police force does not have time nor resources to troll every piece of trash at every crime scene. At every crime scene, I'm afraid. What just happened there?
In other words, you overlooked it. An astounding unprofessionalism. The prosecution has a right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector.
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damned job properly. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself.
Rude. As you wish. I'll take my leave. Until next time, messieurs.
I hate this judge. So let me get this straight. This chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene?
I think we're supposed to.
Oh, well, I know.
Correct.
And you have reason to believe that it was consumed the day of the incident?
I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be. See his cane.
Oh, yeah. You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see. But do you know for certain that Major Howell consumed this chocolate?
Well, that is a fact that we are still investigating.
I see. And do you have evidence that this chocolate was in fact poisoned? Well, you don't have evidence that the rose was poisoned.
Again, that is something that may require a little more time to definitively prove.
So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Howell consumed some poisoned chocolate.
You don't have evidence that your rose was fucking poisoned.
Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak, even for you, JJ. Let's move things along. I have another witness I would like to summon. He is a man who claims to have excellent view of people going in and out of the Louvre at the time of the incident. Oh, it's the porcupine, I think. I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. Maybe?
Maybe.
Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath?
I don't think so. That wasn't his name.
Oh,
No, it's...
I don't know this guy. Do you want to do him?
Yeah.
So you don't have to talk to yourself? Oh, no, I guess
will.
I should do him.
Either way,
Yeah.
we're all going to be talking to ourselves.
Hello. Oh, right, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Please state your full name and occupation for the court record. My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I am the person who fishes. A person who fishes? So you are a fisherman? Is that how it is? I thought the French justice system was better than this. I beg your pardon?
Oh, it's because he's a kingfisher and he's mad.
Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly he must be a fisherman, because didn't you hear? All kingfishers are fishermen. Well, you are carrying a fishing rod. And, can a man not carry a fishing rod, reel, and bait without being branded a fisherman? Look! The prosecutor's carrying a riding crop. Clearly he must be a horse jockey. Oh, for pity's sake, fine. We'll list your occupation as person who fishes, not fisherman. Thank you.
Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse.
I don't know, JJ. Why do you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane?
Because it's fashionable in that era?
This is veering quite off course. Could the prosecution please get back to his questions?
Like, am I wrong? I'm pretty sure.
Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingley, is it true that you were nearby at the Louvre at the time of the incident? Yes, I was sitting up on the railing at the Pont d'Arts. The Pont d'Arts? The new bridge that's just a stone throw away from the Louvre South entrance, correct? That's right. And what were you doing at the time of the incident? I was fishing. Kingfishers, am I right, Falcon? So you would have plenty of opportunity to see the people who entered and exited the palace. Can you tell us who you saw? Well, it was a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw King Louis Philippe himself enter the building. He was surrounded by his entourage, of course. And around 9:30 a.m., I saw the shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance.
Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. Is vague and biased description.
No, really, he looked super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. And then I saw him take a rose out and carefully rub the stem. Rub the stem, you say, as if you were applying something to the flower, perhaps? Well, monsieur, I couldn't really speculate. Of course, it was wrong of me to ask such a leading question. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on the stem. Wow! Wow, even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it sounds like what we have here is a direct witness of the defendant readying the murder weapon. The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, yet here we have a man who saw the poison with his own eyes. I smell perjury.
You do?
No question. He saw a shifty-looking criminal readying poison and cackling near the scene of the crime. That's not believable at all.
I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt.
I don't know if we do.
Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. We have all the things we need.
I know. Really? This nonsense again?
Excuse me, this is how the court system works. Obviously, you're fucking new to this.
You just heard the witness directly describe your client, somebody, readying poison on a rose. What's there to question?
I'm just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor.
Ugh! Fine, do your thing. Go, Falcon. Go make a fool out of yourself.
Really? Because I did pretty good last time. Ish. Okay. Cinnamon Arts saw the king and his entourage, a shifty-looking fox, some sort of powder. Okay. Let's do the first question of everything like we did last time. I don't think that, unless we press, I don't think it...
So you just want to start at the top?
Yes. Monsieur Kingley, would you say that you were sitting upon the railings of the Pont d'Arts in the morning of the incident?
Yep.
What entrances can you see from that bridge? Monsieur Kingley, you had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, didn't you?
I don't think that's the entrance that the king was supposed to have used.
I don't think so either.
I don't remember.
We don't have a map.
We do. We have the map that we stole from...
yeah, it's this one over here. There's, like, this thing, and then it's this first street thing here.
Yeah, the first street thing. I think that is actually the way that the king was supposed to have gone in.
I think the fox came in from the other side. But the fox was
supposed to have come in from the other side.
Yeah, because he was in the garden.
Yeah. We have a witness that I think...
He said himself, and also we found the page in the garden.
Right, so we have the page.
No, I thought somebody saw him there, but no, we have the page that says he was in the garden.
Okay. Yep, the Pont d'Arts is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side.
I'm surprised you remember that.
I know.
What about the other entrances?
The other entrances? You mean like if they were entering from the Tuileries Gardens or the Palais de Carousel? No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge.
Oh, that was the question we were supposed to ask then.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
But of course, that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with a flower in hand. That's what counts.
Wrong. What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from... Fuck! I think he came from the gardens, because that's where we found the page.
I think so.
We can't prove that he was in the Palace de Carousel.
Well, I clicked it.
The Tuileries Gardens to the west. I think that the king went through the other room.
Yeah, I think so.
And he came through.
That's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from Tuileries Gardens?
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. I have the definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south.
Hey, I know what I saw, monsieur. I'm doubtful, too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from Tuileries's gardens.
We have the page, and then we'll show them the book that it came from. Look at this.
A book page?
Page 44 of Don Quixote. Specifically, it was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance.
This proves nothing.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this.
Don Quixote.
This is the book that Prince Juan has been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he has had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? The defendant was present in the Tuileries's gardens prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that, in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He could not possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from Pont des Arts.
Well, I know what I saw, monsieur. A fine theory, Falcon, but maybe Sorry. Excuse me. But maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from Tuileries's to the Louvre's south entrance by walking along the river.
An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say silly things, Coco Rico.
Oh, burn! Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page to mislead the investigation.
Now you're the one who's blindly speculating.
It's not blind, it's a viable hypothesis.
You're fond of logic, aren't you, Coco Rico? Let's talk about Occam's razor.
I don't know what that is.
When torn between two seemingly equal hypotheses, you must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered, then he took the long way around.
How dare you? The nerve to lecture me on such a basic philosophical concept.
I'll stop lecturing when you stop making such basic mistakes.
Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What is the point of all this yammering?
The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction.
No, everything I said is true.
I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman.
I'm not a fisherman.
See, he admits it himself.
That's not what I meant.
Innocent, perhaps? What a twist!
Yay! Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant Falcon in his place, don't you? I must concede. You concede? On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that a key component in Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false. Ah! No! This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable. But I did see something, I really did. Alright, so maybe I didn't see a shifty-looking fox. I made that part of the story up. But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder.
A swan?
Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you say?
JJ, catch up here. Your Honor, Judge I don't know. Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start the Hare versus Tortoise trial.
It's already that late. Curses. I was hoping we could have this case wrapped up in a single session. It's a shame, but ultimately an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing. Yes, all right. I don't need to hear your moralizing.
I feel like he is the,
bad guy?
No, no. I feel like Coco Rico is the Edgeworth.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, he wants to be right, but he wants to be...
It wants it to be done right.
Done right, as well, yeah.
Okay, so we've got more time.
Yes.
Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January, at 9 o'clock. Don't be late.
Well, we need time to test if there's poison, and we gotta go talk to the... First and foremost, we gotta go talk to the chocolate guy.
Prosecutor, do your damned job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already. Hey, I don't like you. I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Are we gonna team up with Coco Rico? That'd be awesome. A lot came up in that trial, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingley, lie on the witness stand?
Maybe he was coerced.
That's what I would say.
Well, it's possible that he was coerced or bribed, because he seemed upset that they were like, no.
That's just what I was thinking.
But maybe they threatened him too.
Yeah. Maybe the real murderer threatened the fisherman into making up a story about Prince Juan.
Let's keep an open mind. Anything is possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial.
The judge?
Yeah, fucking Judge Romulus. Judge Romulus, he's acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth. But why?
Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty.
Except he's not Spanish royalty. I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here. Excuse me, Mr. Falcon. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's this guy.
Sorry to bother you, but this letter arrived. I think it's for you.
I did a pretty good voice, and it was just my I got a burp voice. A letter for me? I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office.
Have you been demoted to courier status, Rupert? Oh, hush, Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by our first year dropout. Ooh, good comeback. So what does the letter say, Falcon? How about we're going to read the letter in the next episode?
Cool.
Suspense!
Ba-bam!
So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye!
Hey everybody, this is J2A. We just want to say thanks for watching our video.
We appreciate any and all support we get from viewers, new and returning.
If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks again, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.